A Sunni jihad group called the Islamic State, or IS, has risen and captured large parts of the Iraqi territory. IS is trying to establish a caliphate over Iraq and Syria, hence its former name, the Islamic State in Iraq and Syria, or ISIS. The emergence of this group is due to the policies of Iraq Prime Minister Nouri al-Maliki and the ongoing civil war in Syria. Iraq's Muslim population is split into two groups, the Sunnis and the Shias. Maliki, a Shia Muslim, has been in power since the Americans left in 2011 and has kept the government and its institutions under his personal control. Maliki has replaced top military officers by yes-men and promoted loyalty over competence. Nepotism is rife in government institutions. Government bureaucrats and the judiciary system now bend to the Prime Minister's will. This process has resulted in a more repressive policy towards the Sunni community. For instance, the Sunni protest in Fallujah during 2012 and 2013 went largely ignored. One of the main US objectives when it waged war on Iraq was to ensure long-term stability by creating a democracy representing all of Iraq's factions. Instead, Maliki's policies have divided rather than united Iraq's population. The Kurds are another minority underrepresented and persecuted by the Iraqi government. Unfortunately, this is not for the first time. Indeed, under Saddam Hussein, a Sunni, the Kurds were massacred and the Shias were disregarded. The results of these decades of divisions are that the Kurds in the north now have a very powerful self-defense militia, and the Shias are finally in power, and they'll do anything to keep it that way. The ongoing war in Syria has promoted the success of jihad groups. Years of chaos and multiple forces fighting for local power has resulted in the creation of seasoned and sometimes extremist fighting forces. The lack of government infrastructure and the concentration of President Assad's forces in specific strongholds have left a void for these groups to operate. With the chaos in Syria acting as a nest for militant groups on the northwest and Maliki's political mess at home, especially in the Sunni regions, instability started to set in. In mid-June 2014, IS was able to make huge territorial gains, taking advantage of a discontented Sunni population to drive out Shia elements. It would be an overstatement to say that the Sunnis are allied to IS, whose religious zeal often alienates the local Sunnis, but they are united by their rejection of the Iraqi government.